Hello, Friday. In this segment, I'm going to be reconciling our Christian cosmos with the United Kingdom as the basis. The coming of Atonement Year 2020 in Zimbabwe demands that we reconcile our Christian cosmos using United Kingdom as the benchmark with which the Morning Star and the Church Age of Philadelphia was realized. Remember Daniel chapter 2 prophecy is such that we realize colonial lineage from Nebuchadnezzar to the Iron and Clay Kingdom age of today, with the United Kingdom as the key cardinal stakeholder in that Iron and Clay Kingdom's cardinal narrative. King James as the force behind her authorized version of the Bible in this case here also is the instigator of the church age called by the name Philadelphia and became our kingship priest of Japhetic royalty at Canterbury, the center of Anglicanism. Divorcing from Romanized Catholicism, Church of England begot the Society of St. John the Baptist or Evangelist, and the Society of St. John the Baptist in Zimbabwe begot John Masowe Anglicanism, integrating with Society of Jesus in the state of Mutapa. State of Mutapa embodies Zimbabwe Adziwa biblical kingdom called Ofe, then gave birth to a geopolitical country we call Zimbabwe. In reconciling Iron Kingdom triumvirates with Clay Kingdom triumvirates, we take the state of England and match it with the state of Mabwe Adziwa, state of Mashonaland. United Kingdom with Mabwe Adziwa, a biblical affair, then Britain and Zimbabwe as geopolitical countries therewith. After King James' version of England's authorized version, it became the responsibility of Britain to constitute a Christian cosmos around Israel, Zimbabwe, and England. Israel was, however, established as a state 1948 with the hand of English Minister of Colonials, which is Churchill. Then Zimbabwe had a quasi-political and quasi-religious clergy in Cecil John Rhodes. John Rhodes, who penciled Zimbabwe's geopolitical boundaries under the British statehood charter from Queen Elizabeth, then as head of Rhodesia. Queen Elizabeth was head of the state of Rhodesia. Cecil John Rhodes as both quasi-political and quasi-religious clergy granted Zimbabwe natives what we call native protection order and perpetuate Anglicanism using Moffat Treaty and Rad concession. After Cecil John Rhodes' physicality, we had Johannic Rhodes' spirituality in Peter Masses around 1931. 1931 for a Johannic spiritual concession and a Johannic New Testament priesthood treaty around 1936. If events that followed had configuration and transfiguration sufficing, then New Testament ratification by political, religious, and traditional triumvirates in Highfield under Chief Chiwero. Before ewedzachitope Abrahamic priesthood charter after which Zion progeniture feedback was sent to Zion, proclaiming Afro-Asiatic religion, our traditional religion by incarnation, putting England, Zimbabwe, and Israel into perspective with Mzimu Onoera of Enoch, our Adamic or humanitarian watcher angel. It follows then that England representing Iron Kingdoms, Zimbabwe representing Clay Kingdoms, and Israel representing Stone Kingdoms upon Zion became cardinal allies in our Christian cosmos using authorized version of a Christian gospel called King James Version. So yeah, Britain must wake up to this realization that it is duped by, or it was duped by cosmopolitan Americans, or American cosmopolitans of church age Laodicea, to disregard the English church or age called Philadelphia, with which they are key cardinal allies with Zimbabwe and Israel. It is imperative that they remove sanctions imposed on Zimbabwe's relationship with its state of England. Britain as a country must respect its state of England and a state of England, and let England as a cardinal state honor its cardinal obligations in Zimbabwe through Anglicanism. So yeah, we have got three key stakeholders in our Christian cosmos: the Clay Kingdom, the Iron Kingdom, then the Stone Kingdom. Remember, Daniel chapter 2 talks about a stone that is a detachment of Melchizedek altar that is found at Mount Zion, then is Mount Moriah in our Abrahamic priesthood. That stone constitutes Israel as a stone kingdom, or Jeso Idombo. You remember that. Then clay kingdoms are represented by the biblical kingdom called Ofe, found in Zimbabwe, or Mabwe Adziwa. Then Iron Kingdom is found in the state of England, with the British mighty hand of our Japhetic Germanics being used to constitute a Christian cosmos around England, Zimbabwe, and Israel. This is my presentation for today. I thank you. To be continued when I find it necessary. Goodbye.